Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to Virtual Coffee Break. I am Tanisha Burt. Thank you all for joining us. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Please go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share this information. And if you are returning, thank you for supporting. I am so appreciative of everyone. As you are joining us, go ahead and check in the chat. Let me know what city and state are you checking in from? Super happy to have. Welcome, Luz. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
I am doing amazing, And Shamika, how are you?
I am blessed and highly favored. How are you?
I'm doing amazing. Happy, what day is it?
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everybody. So, like what we do all the time when we start, we talk about what things have you done to move your business forward since we last met. Welcome, Brandy. How are you? Thanks for joining us. And we have Miss Constance. Hey, CJ. Miss
Hey,
Constance.
what's going on? What's going on?
Oh my goodness. Oh my
I
goodness.
made it and I made
You made it.
it.
I love it. Randy, if you want to join us, I'm posting in the chat the link if you want to join us on stage. Welcome, Lynette, checking in from Pennsylvania. Hey, Angie, I see you checking in from Guntersville, Alabama. Good to see you. Hey, Jean. Good morning. Good morning. So happy to have everyone. We have a great training for you today. So looking forward. So today we're going to be talking about piquing interests. Hey Beverly. Welcome, Bethany. How you doing? Happy Tuesday. Great afternoon. It just started raining here in Florida. Hey Arthetus, checking in from Detroit, Michigan. What's the temperature out in Detroit? Matter of fact, what's the temperature out where all of you are right now? I can tell you here in Florida, in Davenport, it is 74 degrees, but it's supposed to get really cold tonight. Hey, boss lady. Hey, Cliff. Thanks for joining us. Ooh, Lord Jesus. Lynette said it's 27 degrees in Pennsylvania. That's just disrespectful on so many levels. Great afternoon, Cliff. Thank you for joining. So Miss Boss Lady says she invited one person to two webinars and invited a couple today. That was the activity. Okay, good. Hey, Arian, you need to be joining us on stage. You need to come on screen. So if you go to the chat, you can join us if you are camera ready. I have posted that. Happy New Year, Miss Arian. Happy New Year. Ooh, Ms. Long, 30 degrees, but the sun is shining. Okay, you know I'm all about the sunshine, but 30 degrees is just disrespectful, in my opinion. Melanie, hey, she said it's 26 in Georgia. So I will be in Georgia on Friday for an event on Saturday. And I checked the temperature and saw that the temperature was going to be very disrespectful in Atlanta. And so at 2 o'clock, when my event is over, guess where I'm going? 95 South. Okay, I'm not staying. Nope, it's too cold. Angie said we have snow and it's 17 degrees in North Alabama. 17. No, that's just no, we're not doing that. Hey Josephine, 28 degrees in Texas. So you know what's weird? Tell me if y'all remember this. When I was growing up, it didn't snow in Texas. it never snowed in Texas. So to all y'all people who believe in global warming, it's a lie. If global warming was real, we wouldn't see freezing temperatures and snow in Texas. Because I remember when I was growing up, it never snowed in Texas. Whew, freezing rain, 2 inches of snow, Cliff. Oh my goodness, that's disrespectful as well. All right, so first, let's kick it off with what have you done to move your business forward since the last time we got together? Welcome, Arian. Woo, woo, woo. There's my girl. What's up?
Hey,
Doing?
y'all. Happy New Year. And it's 19 degrees in Louisiana. 19 degrees. That's how I'm doing. 19 degrees.
19. Listen, that's disrespectful too.
19.
I don't understand. What do you think
Very
about
much
this,
so.
this global warming? Do you think it exists with all these damn cold temps? It's like freezing in like 49 states right now. Seriously.
I do.
I'm just saying.
I do believe it's a thing. I do believe
I do
it's a thing.
too.
Nah, it ain't a thing. You know, they've been talking about that since the 70s.
And it gets worse and worse in the 2000s.
Yeah, and the cold areas are warming up, so that's why the cold is coming down here. That's what it is.
I ain't buying it. I ain't buying it. Hello, Facebook user. Don't know your name, but hello. Hello. Beverly said it feels like 17. Oh my goodness. With it 28 in Georgia. I don't get it. I don't get it. Amira, I'm posting the link if you want to join us on screen. So what have you all done to move your business forward? Anybody do anything we could celebrate? All right, Miss Bruce.
On Saturday the 13th, I hosted, we hosted our first in-person PBR here in Troy, New York, near Albany. We had 2 guests on. It was like really rainy and windy, but we had 2 guests come on and they're signing up. They're scheduled to sign up on Friday.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. So what was it like doing your first in-person event?
We had some technical difficulties, but my business partner's phone came to the rescue. But it was a little nerve-wracking, but it was good. You know, it's like it's new. You know, my pastor has given me the permission to use our backspace to host these meetings. So it is something we plan to do every other week, and then in between virtual PBR. So I'm very excited. We're really committed to it, and we had a debrief yesterday to see, you know, how, you know, where we can improve, what we can do better. So I'm really excited about that.
I am super, super proud of you. Good job, Luz. And listen, you're gonna have some technical difficulties sometime, but this is why it's so important whenever you're doing an event. You want to get there an hour early just because of the technical stuff. Just because of the technical stuff, and always have a plan B. Always have a backup plan in case you run into some technical difficulties that you're not able to work out. You don't want to, you know, have your guests be affected by that. So always have a plan B. I always encourage everyone, especially if you are shooting for leadership within your organization, everybody should have their own projector. Yep, everybody should have their own projector, and you should have your own screen. Those 2 things. You may not use your screen as much, but in a pinch, when somebody's smart TV is not working, guess what? You go old school with the projector and the screen, and you good to go. You good to go. So I highly recommend investing in that. Congratulations to Brandy. She unlocked her matrix. Good job, Brandy. Good job. That's what's up. That's what's up. I love it. I love it. LT said attended Super Saturday down in Maryland. Nice. So, and you got your bronze pins. Congratulations on getting your bronze pins. We love to see people getting their rank promotions. That's what it's all about, the documentation. So congratulations on that. That is a big, big deal. Someone on Facebook said, I have one. I guess they're saying they have a projector. That's good. Know how to set it up. That's the other part. Don't just buy the projector and, keep it in the closet. You got to know how to set it up. Let's see. Someone said, I met someone for my first in-person share of the business. He thought it was a date. He thought it was a date. Wait a minute. But I was there to share my business. He's looking to sign up. My question is, what kind of conversation were you having with this person that made them even think it was a date? It shouldn't have been anything personal. It should have been all business. So what had happened was what? I need some details on that. Facebook. I need some details on that. Yeah, they should have known they were showing up to a business discussion. They trying to smash, y'all. All right. Let's see what we got. Oh, wait a minute. Dawn says she attended the Super Saturday in Baltimore. Awesome. Yep. And that's your first one, the in-person event for a while. That's good. Very good. Very good. Keep going. That's the thing. Don't just show up one time. You got to keep showing up, right? All right, let's see. Beverly said, I participated in the Team Blitz and had guests to join, had 2 3-ways over the weekend, and I have 3 people committed to join the business before February 1st. We love when people are getting those commitment dates. That's what's up. Not everybody's going to be ready to join your business right away, and that's okay. We just want to fam them, right? Book a meeting from a meeting so that we have a commitment date, right? Let's see. Josephine, myself, and business partner Tanya did a virtual business reception this weekend, which will be ongoing. I love that. Ongoing. Don't just do it one time. Today I have a 3-way at 1:15. Excellent. And I'm also going for 100 no's starting today. Completed trainings for Royal Caribbean as well. Awesome. I love that. Working on your personal development, not leaving any money on the table. Oh, so he knew it was a business meeting. He was just hoping that he could turn it into something a little bit more. Oh my goodness, that is too funny. That is too funny. Let's see. Beverly says, I'm working a express group via Vacation Express, and she has 15 room block. 15 rooms? That's a group. Cha-ching. Can you say cha-ching, y'all? That's what's up. That's what's up. Good job. Good job. Facebook user. I had 3 people on a team blitz, 2 ways and 1 commitment date for Friday. Excellent on your commitment date. That's what's up. Congratulations. Trey said 3-way call yesterday, and I have a commitment date for next Friday. Excellent. It's my cousin. She lives in Louisiana, trying to lock my hometown market down. I love it. My hometown, I have not really gone hard for my hometown in Port Chester, New York. Y'all in Port Chester, New York, looking to make some extra income on the side? Let me know. Just put it down in the comments, and I'll start reaching out. I will definitely start reaching out. That's right, Beverly. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Let's see. Director Burke said he learned that in the DJ business. What are you referring to, Director Burke? Come off of mute. Oh, okay. There's some more people.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, remember I'm in the DJ business where through trial and error, we had to learn how to bring in extra equipment, make sure we always had a backup, everything like that. Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I remember having to run home a couple of times because something wasn't working right. Oh, it always had me so stressed out. All right. So today we are going to be talking about piquing interest. Piquing interest. I'm taking it back to the basics because it is 2024, right? And we want to make sure that we are doing what we need to do to grow our business. So I'm taking it back to the basics, and I'm going to share my screen. Can everybody see? Okay, good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, wait a minute, Bethany. I got to shout Bethany out. She said she enrolled a new business partner this past Sunday, and she has her first onboarding session tonight. Wait a minute. I got to get my banner right. Where my banners at? Wait. No, hold up. We got to give Bethany the proper. Woo! It's taking me a minute to get used to this StreamYard thing. So, Bethany, tell us about your new business partner. How did you find them?
So actually, she's a coworker, and I piqued her, talked to her for I don't even know how many months, probably 3 or 4 months or so, and she kept saying she's going to do it. She's going to do it. She's going to do it. Back in December, I talked about the whole tax benefit thing. By the end of the school year, by the end of the calendar year, tax year, and she said she kept doing it. She'll do it. She'll do it. And last Friday at work, she finally said, "Okay, tomorrow," which was going to be Saturday. But it ended up being Sunday instead. So she joined. She's looking forward to, of course, the travel side first, but I'm sure she'll come around to the other side as well. And I think she's gonna be good. I'm looking forward to working with her.
I love it. Well, congratulations on your new BP. Stormy says she has a business partner booking a 2,000 client booking her organization retreat on Norwegian. Can you say cha-ching? Oh my goodness, that commission. Ooh. And I hope they're direct to you, Stormy, so you get that 10% override. That's what I'm talking about, right? That is going to be awesome. Let's see. Ms. Long said, I made a list of 123 people who gave me sign-up dates and never did. I called and messaged over half, and my predictions are almost on point. All right. So they're going to sign up. You're going to get some people who are going to say, okay, I'm ready. 188,000. Wait, is that the commission? Wait, is that how much the trip is costing? For all those people, 188,000. Wow. Oh, and yes, they are direct to Stormy. Can y'all imagine getting an $18,000 commission check override for travel that you did not book? That is what we have going on over here in the travel industry. This is why you want to become a travel professional, right? This is why. So if you are interested in learning more about the travel business, hit me up because this is, I'm telling you, Stormy's going to get an $18,000 override check. I'm pausing intentional because I just want y'all to really understand that just by sharing a business with someone and then they tapped into their warm market network and got a booking that is going to be $188,000 on a Norwegian cruise, which pays the highest commissions cruises. I mean, that is absolutely amazing. Yeah. Big money. Congratulations, Stormy, on recruiting that person. And congratulations to your new business partner for tapping into their warm market and not being a secret agent. Because as we know, a secret agent is a broke agent, right? All right, so let's get into the training. Oh my goodness, I'm super excited. You all can see the screen, 3 main peaks. All right, so we're getting back to basics. Why? Because it's 2024 and we want to start off right. There's a lot of people who joined the business in the fourth quarter And so we want to make sure that they have everything that they need to be successful. And in the industry of network marketing, the work is exposing your business, right? Because what is our job as marketing reps? It is to get our business opportunity in front of like-minded people that are looking. But that's the key. They have to be looking. So that means they need to tell you that they're looking or willing to take a look. Because if you just approach someone and say, hey, I started a business, I sell this, I sell that, come take a look. Now you're selling. Now you're selling. We don't want to be, anybody like being a salesperson? Nobody. I didn't think so. We don't want to sell to people. We want to just share the information. Matter of fact, write that down. Don't sell, share. Don't sell, share. We don't want to sell anyone the business. We want to share the information with like-minded people. And so there's three main ways that I pique interest. And I'm going to teach you these three today. And you definitely want to write these down. And what's great about these three piques is you can use them online and offline, right? And we definitely want to grow our business balanced, right? We don't want to just have online, because what if Facebook disappeared, shut down, went out of business, right? And your whole business will be gone, right? So you definitely want to have an offline presence. And as I always say, even with the online presence, to diversify your social media. Don't just be on one platform. You want to be on multiple platforms, right? So these three piques can be used either online or offline. And the first one is called Options Open. The second one is called Fill the Need. And the third one is called Loves to Travel. All right. So where am I right now? Let's jump into the first one. And here's the pique. Now, this one works really, really well with your cold market. Your cold market. These are the people that you do not have a relationship. You have not built rapport with them. This could be the person you meet on the elevator. This could be the person you're standing in line in front of or behind at an amusement park. This could be the waiter that's serving you at your table. This could be the cashier at your retail store or grocery store, right? Yes, we want to always tap into our warm market, but there's a lot of money in the cold market. Those random people that you did not plan to meet, you want to have something to say to them, right? Because you don't have time to sit there and have a long conversation with them, right? And so options open. All you need to do, or the only information you need to use this one, is how they make a living. How are they making their money? And let's read it. Do you keep your options open to making additional streams of income outside of what you currently do as an educator, as a server, as a teacher, as an insurance broker, as a tax professional, as an independent contractor, but lately I cannot say that word anymore. I don't know why. Maybe because I don't like their coffee. They have a couple of things on the menu that last night I kept trying to say this word and I could not say the name of this place. It's like my mouth just won't let it come out. Really, it's so strange. But yeah. So do you keep your options open to making additional streams of income outside of what you currently do as a blank, right? when my husband and I go out to eat and the server brings us the check, we prospect them. We just say, you've provided such great service. How long have you been working here? Do you do this full-time, part-time? What else do you do? And then we just hit them with, do you keep your options open to making additional streams of income outside of what you currently do? We're looking for the yes or the no. Tell me yes, tell me no, tell me quick, I gotta go. Y'all write that down. Tell me yes, tell me no, tell me quick, I gotta go. Yes, this would work great with childcare providers. Whatever they do for a living, it doesn't matter. Because anytime you meet a stranger and you start a conversation with them, two things come up in the conversation while you're getting to know them. Number one, how do you make your money? Number two, how do you spend your time? So once you find out how they make their money, then you're going to share how you make your money, and then you can hit them with this. Any questions or comments? Who's using this or have used it?
I have used it on both my warm and my cold market. I say warm because it's people that I've known in the past, but maybe we haven't spoken in a while.
Mm-hmm.
And so what I do is I look on people's page first, their bio. It may say, hey, they just started a job at a corporation or something. I might hit them up and say, hey, Felicia, I see you just started a job at a such and such corporation. How long have you been there? How's that going? And then that may start a conversation. And usually they tell me how they don't like their job, even if it's something that they just started. And I was like, okay, no worries. Trust me. I get it. I used to be a caregiver, da, 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 da. Listen, you seem like you're sharp, driven, ambitious. Do you keep your options open when it comes to making money outside of, you working at the corporation? Or I may say, without it interfering with what you're already doing at the corporation. And most times they tell me yes, or they tell me no. Is that
Exactly.
simple?
Exactly. I love it. I love it. Mr. Burke, you said you've used this one. How is it working for you?
And I've used this peak so many times. It's almost like it's an affirmation to me. Comes right off the top of my head. You know how I always have an issue with like strange people just coming up to me and talking to me for no reason at all, right?
Yes. He attacks
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah, a lot of times, I'll engage in a conversation with them now, and I'm always like, hey, do you happen to keep your options open when it comes to bringing in extra income outside of what you're currently doing? So it's just one of those things where I've probably said it to hundreds of people now. And most of the time I usually get a yes. I actually get a yes on this. So yeah, it's like my favorite go-to. I know it's not as solid as to fill the need because I don't know what their need is or anything like that, because if I knew
Right.
what their need was, I would use that. But this one
Right.
here, this is priceless.
Yes, absolutely. This is your go-to for very simple in and out. And just like Shamika shared, you could use it on your warm market too, with people who you may not have spoken to in a while. So you know how your leaders are always telling you to make your list. Who did you go to school with, right? And you're like, oh my gosh, high school, I haven't spoken to this person in like 20, 30 years. This would be the peak to use on them, right? Very, very simple. So let's look at how we could use this in a face-to-face, right? The hospitality industry. Whenever someone is providing a service, thank them for the service and just ask them, let them know, I'm always looking for sharp, ambitious people like yourself. Just curious, do you keep your options open to earning additional streams of income outside of working here? This is how you can use this peak in a face-to-face scenario. Very, very simple. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. You thank them for the service. Let them know, a little bit about what you do, and then ask them if they're keeping their options open. All right. Now, how could we use this online on social media? And Shamika mentioned it earlier. You check their social media page to identify how they make their money. right? And you want to be sure to comment and like on their page, because this is how we build rapport with them. But once you find out exactly how they make their money, now you can really personalize that pique with them, right? You can even add on to it, right? Hey, Kim, I see you are doing great things in your jewelry business. I love to see other women entrepreneurs winning. Just curious, are you keeping your options open to making additional streams of income outside of paparazzi? Right? Or outside of whatever it is they do. You know, mention it so that it doesn't feel like a canned response, right? You want to personalize it based on what you know about that person. And don't think that just because someone is in another network marketing business that they're not open to looking at yours. Because just because some people, especially if they sell a product, a lot of people will join a network marketing company that sells a product because they love the product, as they should, right? You don't want to sell something that you don't believe in, but a lot of times people will just join because they want the discount from the product that they love. And they may not be in it for money. They just want the discount. So this is a great one to really find out, you know, are they looking to make some extra income? Okay. So don't discredit people who are already in a network marketing business. They may still be interested in yours as well. All right. Moving on. Fill the need. This is number 2. Fill the need. This one here is your warm market go-to. Out of all 3, this one is the most effective. This one also requires more time because this is the one where you need to build rapport with the person so that you can find out what the need is. And in any sales, I don't care what you're selling, it's like the number one thing in selling is to fill someone's need, addressing their issues. That is how you get the buy-in from people, right? That is how you take it from selling to sharing. Okay? So we find the need and we meet it, whatever that may be for them. We find the problem and we solve it. We find the hurt and we heal it. We identify their nightmare to sell them their dream. So this one right here, this whole dream thing is really what opened my eyes to how I approach people, because I remember going to an event and my coach and mentor said, the reason why you all are struggling to build your business is because you're selling travel agencies and I'm selling the dream. That was the drop the mic moment. Literally, I could have left the event. They could have shut it down. It was over. That was it. That's all I needed to hear. And it changed my mindset and my perception of what I was doing. No, I'm not selling a travel agency. No, you're not just selling earrings. No, you're not just selling protein shakes. No, you're not just selling purses or whatever it is that you sell. It's not about the product. It's about the benefit of owning the business, what it can do for the person. Okay? Not the benefit of the product, but the benefit of the opportunity. This is for the people who are growing a team. I'm not talking about retail sales, you selling volumes of whatever, but I'm saying as far as growing a team and trying to get people to get on the business side of your opportunity. You have to find out, and y'all write this down, what's keeping them up at night? What is keeping them up at night? Because that is their nightmare. I remember prior to getting into my current opportunity, I didn't sleep very well at all. And one of the main reasons why I wasn't sleeping well is because I knew that come payday, I was going to be short to cover all my bills. There was like no extra. In fact, most cases, there wasn't enough. And that kept me up at night. So if someone at that time wanted to get me in their business, all they would have to do was pique me with what was keeping me up at night. And I would have been all ears. What? You have something that's going to allow me to sleep better at night? I definitely want to hear about that, right? And yes, Amira, it's that never again, right? You don't want to have anything keeping you up at night, right? You should be able to go to sleep and sleep like a baby, a newborn that doesn't know how to cry yet. You gotta be careful when you say sleep like a baby, because some babies, they just So Shamika, what's keeping you up at night? Name one thing that keeps you up at night.
One thing that keeps me up at night is being on Section 8, having someone tell me where I can and can't live. That keeps me up.
Right? So if I wanted to pique Shamika for my opportunity, I would say, Shamika, I know that you're not happy with the circumstances of your living arrangement. And if I could show you a way to make some additional income from home so that you can change. See, this is live, y'all. This is what we got to deal with. The barking dogs. Skylar, come. Thank you. Right? If I could show you how to earn some additional income from home so that you can buy your first home, is that something you'd be open to taking a look at? So I'm not even telling her we're going to get you off of Section 8 to move into an apartment. I want her to think bigger than that. I want her thinking of home ownership. I want her to dream big. Why? Because there's no limit to how much money you can make in the industry of network marketing, right? Bethany, what keeps you up at night? She's like, how do I unmute? Let me unmute you.
I got it. Thank you. Sorry.
You're welcome.
I have a couple of things, but one I think very pressing right now is just resigning before retiring. My job is very toxic at this point, and I just need to get out of there altogether.
Excellent. So I would say, Bethany, if I could show you how to earn some additional income from home so that you could retire sooner than later, I'm talking within the next 3 to 5 instead of 10 to 15. Is that something you'd be open to taking a look at? And see, she would say yes. And here's the thing. Why would she say yes? Because no one says no to something that's in their own best interest. Nobody. Right? If Director Burke had hair and his hair was on fire, and I said, Director Burke, would you like some water to put out those flames? He's not going to say, no, let me burn. Right? He's going to say, give me that water. Yes, of course, right? To put out the fire. So again, if this, you will always, 99.9% of the time, unless the person has mental health issues, you will always get a yes if you identify the need. They will at least be willing to take a look at it. And that's all we want. We just want people to take a look at it. Whether they sign up or not, that's up to them. But identify the need and you will always get a yes. They will always say yes. All right. So how can we use this in a face-to-face? Let's say we have someone, you're out to lunch with your coworker. You guys go out for lunch, y'all chit-chatting over lunch, and your coworker's complaining about their upstairs neighbor. Always playing loud music. Your coworker's always coming to work tired, and this is the reason. So, the first question is, what type of housing is this coworker living in if they're complaining about upstairs neighbors? They're living in an apartment. So what do they need? What's the need? A house, not another apartment where they might have an even worse neighbor. Just like I said with Shamika, right? I'm taking her to home ownership. We ain't moving from one apartment to another. No, we're going to go to home ownership. So then the peak would be, if I could show you how to earn some additional income from home so that you could become a homeowner and not have to deal with people living above you, rent going up upon every single renewal, is that something you'd be open to taking a look at? You think they're going to say no? Of course not. Why? Because no one says no to something that's in their own best interest. Right? No one says no to something that's in their own best interest. Luce, what are your thoughts about this peak?
I like it, but like you said, it is one that you have to build rapport with the person to then, for them to open up and express what those needs are, and they might not just share it directly. You just have to listen, and then you're able to address or ask the question when the time is right.
Exactly. Christina said paying someone else's mortgage is keeping her up at night. I get it. I remember renting, hated the renewal because I knew it was going to go up. And it's like, okay, I'm paying more, but what are you giving me more? Are we getting new carpet? No, because I've been having the same carpet for the same 5 years. Are we getting new appliances? What are we getting granite countertops? Like, why am I paying more? For what? Right? So this is a great one. Yes, this is great for family members and friends. To hurt. Exactly. You know your auntie's about to get a divorce. You know your cousin has kids that are about to go into college. You know who's taking public transportation and they need a car. You know who's complaining about their job or complaining about having to work, another 10, 20 years, right? So you just want to use this on them. It's very, very simple. I promise you, don't overthink this, right? How would we use that one, fill the need online? This one is simple too. You're scrolling through Facebook and you see a parent celebrating their son's high school graduation and acceptance into college. So what's the need? They're going to need cash for college. Very simple. They're going to need cash for college. So now you can slide into their direct message, right? First, you want to like the post, say congratulations, maybe ask a question, right? Engage with them because you want to show up in that person's notifications so they know who you are. And then you can private message. Congratulations on your son's acceptance into college. Good job, mom, right? Good job, dad. Just curious if I could show you how to earn some additional income from home so you can pay cash for college, right? And avoid your son graduating with student loan debt. Is that something you'd be open to taking a look at? What do you think they're going to say? They're going to say absolutely. They're not going to say, no, I want my child to grow up with a ton of student loan debt just like me. No one's going to say that. No one says no to something that's in their own best interest. Okay? So just remember this. It's very simple. Please don't overthink this. Too many people overthink this. All right? I wanted to go to, let's see. Let's go to 10. Okay. Let's jump to 11. All right. Number 11. This is the third one. I call this one loves to travel. This is for the industry that I'm in. But you can leverage this for whatever industry you're in. But you know these people. It is so easy to identify people who love to travel, is it not? How do we know who loves to travel, Amira? How can you identify someone who loves to travel?
They're going to show it off. They are going to have pictures and videos and everything. You're going to know that they're in the travel. Even if they don't share everything, you'll definitely see a wheels up post or something. You're going to know. You're going to know when they are traveling.
Absolutely. They're going to show it. Who goes on vacation and doesn't take pictures? Nobody. Right? Or you might notice them commenting. See, some people, like if I'm in a group and someone talks about, they're showing pictures of their travel or whatever, most people are thinking, oh, this person loves to travel. I'm going to pique them. What I do is I go after the people who are commenting on it. That's just the way I think. While y'all going after the people who actually did the post, I'm going after the people who commented on the post. That's just what I do, right? So kind of keep that in mind, right? So if I saw Bethany on a Royal Caribbean cruise and she got the big brim hat on, every picture she posts, she holding a drink, I'm like, okay, she's lushing it up on the cruise. She's having a good time, right? So if I'm going to pique her, then I'm going to say, hey, Bethany, listen, I know you love to travel. Girl, I saw you on that Royal Caribbean cruise. You look like you had an amazing time. By the way, that bathing suit, I need to know where you got it. It was super, super cute. Loved it, right? If I could show you how you could do more of what you love and earn income, is that something you'd be open to taking a look at? Now, I know that Bethany loves to travel. Do you think she's going to say no? No, I don't want to learn how I can do more of what I love. And I definitely don't want to learn how to make extra. Who's going to say no to that? Nobody. She's going to be like, wait a minute. You telling me you have a way for me where I could travel more and make money? Yep. She's going to say, tell me more. It's very simple. So you don't want to overthink this. Just keep it super, super simple and put yourself in the prospect's position. Think about when you travel. There's this phrase that I said I was going to coin and trademark. Anybody ever go on a trip? And just type guilty in the chat if this is you. Have ever gone on a trip and on that very last day that you're there, you're flying out the next morning, you get depressed? Anybody ever get depressed on that last day? Just type guilty in the chat. I'm going to address that, Jean. That's a good one. I call that departure depression. Departure depression. You heard it here first. I'm the one who came up with that term. As a matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to get a t-shirt with that on it, and I'm going to make sure I always wear it on my last day of vacation. And guess what that's going to do? It's going to spark up conversation. It's going to spark up conversation so that I could pique all of the rest of the people at the resort. Departure depression. That's what it is, right? And so we want to show those people how you don't have to suffer. I have a cure to your departure depression. It's called a home-based travel business. So you could travel more. Instead of going home after this trip, you could be flying to the cruise ship, right? When you're getting off of the cruise ship, you could be hopping on a plane going to a private island somewhere, right? A departure depression. So this one is great for everybody who loves to travel. And I know a lot of you love to have that travel conversation. So this would be a great way, because notice I didn't just say travel more. What else did I add to that? Earn income. So that is the key. Earn income, because now you're talking about the business side of your opportunity and not just the product side, right? If you're in travel like myself. Okay. So I want to go back and let's talk about questions. Somebody on Facebook said they were stealing my line. You can just give me some credit for it. Put it in quotes and put my name on the bottom, please. That is like I said, I got to trademark that. Departure depression. Yep, it's true. It's a thing. It really is a thing. But let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What are your thoughts, Christina, about these peaks?
Well, I have tried many of these, but I do like one of the sensitive comments, as you were saying earlier. I took a screenshot of it. I think it was one of the second to last slide, because I find myself sometimes being a little firm in my advertising towards my business, and I feel like I need to come a little bit more beating around the bush. Like some of my posts, when I try to advertise my business on social media, I come a little bit strong and direct and just straight to the point. And sometimes I come a little bit too theoretical and I write like paragraphs, and that's not catching any attention. So I'm realizing that now I have utilized that format of piquing people through their comments, but like big pages that have like 1.9 people comments on it. And I've been searching through them, and I do that, but like none of them really proceeded too much to a higher level, because I didn't really know them. And after reviewing their profiles, I kind of a little bit sketchy, and I didn't see a solidarity from them. And I look for people that are solid and motivated in life, because I want to have a good, strong team. So I think I'm gonna start utilizing that, like being because you were like, hey, like the tones that you used and stuff like that, like when I'm talking to them, because I always try to get them off of the social world and talk to them one-on-one, like in a voice message or cell phone call. So I'm gonna start using like in that tone, like I am very character, I give a lot of character when I'm talking, but I like that tone that you use, because it comes like I'm gentle and sweet. Yes,
Yeah, absolutely. And Christina, I would suggest going live and maybe just have like these peaks are kind of a great topic to go live and discuss. Right? So the first one was, options open, right? Go live and talk about people that are working your traditional 9 to 5. Right. And how, in these economic times, it's so important to have a plan B. And then you close it with the call to action of, if you are open, keeping your options open to earning additional streams of income, private message me. But it was a live that you did. It doesn't have to be long. It could be a short. Okay. Same thing, with the fill the need. The general needs of most people. Go live and talk about those needs. Because now, Christina, you're able to have a kind of a normal conversation where you're not coming off strong. You're talking about real life that real people are dealing with right now. And then it's a call to action at the end to private message you if they're, if they have those things, right? Maybe you go live talking about what's keeping you up at night. Like literally, that's it. What's keeping you up at night? And get people to comment below what's keeping them up at night. And then all those people who give a response, boom, those are the people you're going to pique. And now you can slide into their DM hey, I see, your kid's about to go into college is keeping you up at night. If I could show you how to earn some additional income from home to help pay cash for college, would you be open to taking a look at it? Right? So turn these piques into live or topics for your live discussions. Now, to address Jean's question, what do you say to those that work with the airlines? These are one of my favorite people to pique. So one thing I would say about network marketing is you still need to keep your finger on the pulse of other industries. Okay. I used to want to be a flight attendant. I did. At the time when I wanted to be a flight attendant, though, I was super, super overweight. And back then, you had to be a certain size, right? They wanted you to be like a size 6 or 8 to be a flight attendant, right? So that wasn't going to work for me. But I did all the research on what it took to become a flight attendant. And I'm speaking about flight attendant. This could kind of work with any of the, with this as well, Jean. But flight attendants specifically, they have the benefit of they don't get to fly for free. They fly standby. Standby and free are two different things. They have to pay the taxes and fees still. That's number one. And number two, with flight attendants specifically, going in the gate, you're not making a lot of money. Most people, and this is the majority, yes, are there some entry level flight attendant positions that pay decent? Yes, but they are very rare, and you have like thousands of people competing for them. I have a very dear friend who just got hired last year with one of the airlines, but because of where she got placed, she's making good money as someone who's starting, right? She still doesn't have the seniority, but she got in good, right? So she's getting some of those longer distance trips. The other thing to know about flight attendants is you only get paid for time in the sky. So you know how when everybody's getting on the plane, right, and the flight attendant is greeting you, welcome to whatever, they're not being paid for that. They don't get paid until wheels up. And guess what happens if the flight is delayed? They have to be at the airport, but they're not getting paid for that. So I learned a lot. Most flight attendants, if you're like coming out of, let's say, college or whatever, they can't afford their own apartment. They can't afford, they got to pay a lot of times for the transportation from the hotel to the airport or whatever, the Uber or whatever. They have crash pads. They got to pay for that. They're not making a lot of money. But if you watch some of them on social media, they act like it's Hollywood. I'm a flight attendant. I get to fly to all these exotic locations, but you broke. And you flying on standby. That means you could be at the airport 8 hours waiting to get on a flight to Hawaii. So to your question, Jean, it's still about earning extra income so they can level up their benefits as a flight attendant. What's the point of, okay, I flew standby to Hawaii, but I can't really afford to stay at a 5-star resort when I get there because I'm broke. I got to find some cheap Airbnb to stay at in Hawaii. I can't. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, Jean, it's still coming down to the money. Great. You can fly. If you want to fly standby, great. You good with, paying the taxes and fees. But what about once you get there? Now what? So they still need extra income. They still need extra income. So, yeah, they are highly flight attendant. The senior flight attendants, they get paid well, but they've been there for a while. But your little quick trip from Florida to Atlanta, that's no money, because how long is that flight? Right? A trip from Miami to Orlando, how long is that flight? And they're only paid when the wheels are up. They do not get paid when wheels are down. So to my point, I'm just saying, know the industry a little, keep your finger on the pulse of the industry that people are in. If you're going to target a specific industry, don't go into it blindly. I want you to be educated when you're piquing these people, so that you're really speaking to what's keeping them up at night. Does that make sense? Questions?
I don't have a question. I do have a kind of a comment, because I did pique someone who actually, I believe she worked for either American Airlines or Delta Airlines, but she wasn't a flight attendant. And she was saying that this just goes to show you that people just tell you anything if you let them. But she was saying, since she worked for Delta, that they wouldn't let her be a part of a travel industry or something. And so, me being a researcher person that I am, I actually went and looked it up. And even before I could say anything to her, she was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I found out, that it's not true. I can't be a part of the da 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 da." So, some people think, I guess, since they work at the airlines, that they can't be a part of the travel industry, which maybe if you were higher up, in the ladder, maybe that would be the case. But, since she was just like not just, but she just worked the grounds crew or whatever, she still was able to, take part in the business. And I was able to research that, and I found it out for her. So,
good for you. Yeah. Good for you. Good for you. Yeah, a lot of times they just have to disclose it. They just have to disclose it. But I mean, you're in the travel business. Okay, so let's say you do work for Delta. Guess what? You're going to be selling Delta airline flights. You work with them. So of course, you're going to promote where you work. I mean, it just makes sense, right? But I love anybody that's in the hospitality industry, to pique them, because they're getting, here's the thing. And then we're going to end this because it's already 1:02. You work in the hospitality industry. Let's say you work for Hotel X. Hotel X is the biggest hotel chain in the world. They got properties all over the world. And because you work for Hotel X, you get a discount. You might get an employee discount. So you're like, oh, I can go stay in Japan. I can stay over here. I can go to Australia. I can stay here. Guess what my question is? But how much money are you making? You saving, but I'm trying to show you how you can make and save and get the tax write-off. So would you rather just save? That's option A. Or option B, you get to save and make money and have the tax write-off. Which one makes more sense? Just asking for a friend. That's how you get them. That's how you get them. So if you want to know how do you get a person that's in the airline industry, that's how you get them. Because they're always going to come at you about their benefits. Oh, I get to fly for free. I get to do. First of all, you do not get to fly for free. You still have to pay the taxes and fees. So they need to just stop saying that. That's what I'm saying. Some people, they just over glamorize those positions. But it is not for free. They're paying taxes and flying standby. But you're not making any money. Yep, same with travel card perks. I was just saying Hotel X. I mean, we might be thinking the same. I used to work for the Hotel X. You probably thinking about too, right? We had really good rates though. But anyway, all right. So that is it. Takeaways. Who wants to share a takeaway from today? What is your biggest takeaway from the information that we shared today? Go ahead and put it in the chat, or if you're in studio with me, come off. Director Burke.
Oh yeah. what you said about what's keeping them up at night. That's amazing. That's amazing. That could have worked for me a few times if I would have thought of that. And I thank you for bringing that out there. But yeah, I'm definitely making that a part of my repertoire. That's powerful. That's powerful.
Awesome. Awesome. Anybody else?
Don't sell, share.
Exactly. Don't sell, share. Anybody else?
Yeah, I've heard these peaks several different times, Tanisha, and this is a great reminder for me to go back and reuse them more often than I have been. So good, thank you.
Good. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh, we got a troll on. I love trolls. Imagine that. Laugh out loud. That's so funny because Planet Marketing is extremely over glamorized. Really? I don't over. I mean, I'm making six figure. Let me show you. This is my 6-figure ring. All my bills are on auto pay. I don't have to over glamorize. I have facts. It's called documentation, honey. So there's that. Just wanted to share that with you. I love trolls. You come to the right show if you want to troll me. I love it. When you got that documentation, I'm just saying. It's just facts over here. Nobody has to. Matter of fact, Skylar, let me say this. And this is for all network marketing companies. I want y'all to be aware of this. You have an income disclosure statement. You have an income disclosure statement. And I'm addressing this because of the comment from the troll. Every network marketing company has an income disclosure statement. And every single year, every network marketing company has to report to the IRS exactly how much their marketing reps made the previous year. Okay, I'm going to repeat that in case someone watching didn't know that. Every network marketing company has to report to the IRS exactly how much money their marketing reps made the previous year. Okay, and it's public knowledge. It's posted on their website. So no one has to over glamorize anything. We don't have to make up how much money we're making when it has to be publicly posted for anybody to see. So there's no over glamorizing. We have people making just 2 figures. We have people making 3 figures. We got people making 4 figures. We got people making 5 figures. We got people making 6 figures. We got people making 7 figures. It's public knowledge. And so to the person who's making 3 figures versus the person making 6 figures, guess what? That person that's making 3 figures, you don't know anything about their background. They may have been homeless and came into this business opportunity, and those 3 figures is life-changing for them. So what you're calling glamorizing, someone else is saying, thank you, Lord, for the blessing. It's not a one size fits all. Everybody starts network marketing for a different reason. Not everybody wants to be a 6 or 7 figure income earner. Some people just want to make an extra $500, $300 just to cover groceries, to take that bill off the table. So to someone who's maybe had to go to a food bank to get to get food to feed their family, and then they start this business, and now they're making an extra $300 a month, where now they can go to the grocery store instead of the food bank. You may call that glamorizing. They're calling it a blessing, and they're thankful for their business. So I just wanted to address that because, like I said, you're going to have some trolls and people say negative about your industry and about your business. be 10 toes down for what you do. Because if you don't believe in what you do, nobody else will. Glamorize. And that person's probably working at a job, building somebody else's dream every day. Don't come on here with that. Just don't. So imagine that. All right. That concludes Virtual Coffee Break today. Love y'all. See y'all on Thursday. And thank you all for supporting me. Go build your business. Have a great one, everyone.